I don't even know how to start this video. It's been so long. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been a while. It's been like a few months, and I feel like I forgot how to make videos. Okay, thanks so much for tuning in. It has been a minute. It has been like a few months since I've posted an actual video on my channel. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How are you guys doing? I actually missed you guys, I really did. But yeah, I haven't been posting anything for about 4 months now. Oh my god, it's May. About 5 months now, wow. Like, not like actual videos. I maybe like posted something here and there every now and then, like every like a month or 2 months or something like that, but not like an actual video. So today is an actual video that I wanted to share with you guys. As you can already tell by the title and the thumbnail, the reason why I have not been posting is because we are expecting, it's so exciting. I decided that I wanted to just documenting my experiences and stuff like that, just like talking about what I feel throughout my pregnancy and like sharing with you guys if you guys are interested. Yeah, so, and if you guys can relate, definitely leave comments down below and we can like talk about it. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram account and you know, share with me things, because this is my first kid, you guys. I'm super excited about it. It's a really great feeling, so we're happy about it. But I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys have been following me on Instagram and Facebook, then you already found out about this a few weeks ago when we posted the we're expecting pictures. Enough with the rambling. So this video, I wanted to start documenting like my experiences and stuff, and so I can go back and see what I've been feeling during that time and stuff like that, and seeing if you guys have related to any of these, if you guys already have kids or are pregnant or wanting to get pregnant. Like, these are the things that you can possibly look out for or whatever. But these are just my experiences. Let me know what your experiences are down in the comments, and yeah, let's talk about it. There might be a little bit TMI in this video as well, just letting you know. So yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know, like, from beginning to up to 5 months. Right now I'm 18 weeks pregnant, and from the beginning we found out at 3 weeks, because like I said, we were trying. So whenever I was like late on a period or anything like that, then we would take a test. This time I think it was the end of January, and what we did was get like dollar store pregnancy tests, because they're cheap. Obviously they're $1, so I didn't want to spend so much money, like $15 on each pregnancy test, and get a bunch of negatives, you know what I mean? So it's easier just to spend the money on the dollar store one. Then once that gets positive, then we decided to get the actual pregnancy test. So that's what we did, and the dollar store pregnancy tests are actually really accurate, and this was the only one that told me that I was pregnant. All the other ones said negative. This one was the only one that said positive, which was accurate, and everything else was positive as well. So yeah, tip number 1, if you're trying, go to Dollar Tree and use those pregnancy tests first, because they're cheaper. This will save you a lot of money. Okay, we took that test, then we got the clear blue one, and then we got like the dual one. So it would tell you either positive with the plus sign, and it would also tell you the written digital pregnant results. Everything was pregnant, and then we got really excited about that. We could not wait to tell our parents, so we literally told our parents that same exact day. And because I don't like keeping secrets from my parents. I would like the support if anything would happen to go wrong or anything like that, you know? So yeah, we told our parents right away, and they were very excited. And my mom was like skeptical about it, so she didn't want to believe it until I finally went to the doctor to confirm it. So that was done, and it was confirmed. And then everyone was ecstatic about it, obviously. Well, she was ecstatic before, but, you know, just to make sure, seal the deal, pregnant from an actual doctor, everything was great. So we found out at 3 weeks. And then I was like, oh, I'm not even feeling sick or anything. And my mom told me that she never had morning sickness. I was like, oh, hopefully I'm like my mom, because I don't get period cramps or anything, and she doesn't get those. So I'm like, okay, we have like the same period symptoms, so hopefully we would have like the same pregnancy symptoms. I was completely wrong, okay? Apparently, you're not gonna be the same as your mother, okay? So don't go fully off of what your mom had compared to what you're gonna have, because you can be completely different, which I was. My experience with my morning sickness, I was completely floored. I absolutely hated my morning sickness. I could not wait for it to be done. So these are my symptoms for morning sickness. For one, I could barely move. One full week, I was not able to like do anything. I was going to the bathroom every 2 seconds. And mind you, I am not a big puker, so for my morning sickness, I was not puking at all. So I wanted to, because before in the past, when I needed to puke, I would puke and then I would feel better, you know? Like if I was actually sick, like I can't force myself to puke if I tried. But if I was actually sick, once I puke, I noticed I would feel better. So I'm like, I need to vomit because I know I will feel better. My stomach will feel better after this. But I tried and nothing would happen. Like I literally was over the toilet trying to vomit for like 5 minutes straight. Nothing would happen. I tried that only once and I was like, I'm never trying this again because it's not gonna work. But the one thing that did happen just 1 week was I had like TMI. I had constant diarrhea. Whatever, you know? So I was going to the bathroom every 2 seconds. Like I had to even tell my job, like I was working from home and I had to tell my job like, hey, I'm gonna be working slow this week, just letting you know I'm having stomach issues. And they were getting concerned, so ultimately like I would have to tell them like what's going on and stuff like that. So that's how my job had to find out, because my morning sickness like absolutely floored me. So that's what happened just for 1 week, and then after that, that stopped. But then, and I tried to drink like a lot of water. And if you guys see my other video about drinking water, I'm not a big water drinker. I do like to drink water, but I can't drink a lot of water. So, but this time I try to drink a lot of water because I have to keep hydrated, obviously. And my doctor said that no matter what, you just gotta try to keep hydrated during your pregnancy. Even if you can't eat anything, because another thing that I could not eat too much, I couldn't eat meat. The only thing I could eat was cheese, crackers, and just like cheese and bread, basically just like cheese and bread. That's all I could eat. So literally that's all I was eating for like a good month, until I was trying different things, and I was eating like pasta and stuff like that, just basically anything with like cheese in it. Then afterwards cheese started getting like annoying and started making me sick, so then I stopped eating that too. I don't know, I was just all over the place with like everything. It's so much. I started out drinking a lot of water, then not liking water at all. Like I followed these pregnancy groups and stuff, and a lot of women were like posting on the group saying, is anyone else having trouble drinking water? And I was like, wow, I thought I was the only one. So yeah, you get tired of water. Like water was making me sick. And then because I was drinking room temperature water, then I stopped for a while, and my doctor said that I can drink Gatorade because then I can keep hydrated but still not drink like the boring water, because just water is just boring to me. Then I realized that I can drink water, but only if it's cold. So now I have to drink cold water, which is fine, but I'm not like usually a fan of cold water. Now cold water is like the best thing for me. I like it, it's delicious. And then another symptom was your sense of smell is just heightened. Like it is, I hate it so much. Oh my god, that's the worst symptom in my pregnancy was my smell. I could smell anything from afar. I would have to, when my husband, thank you for my husband, He is so helpful. He is like the best thing ever for me, okay? He would do all the cooking because I cannot stand it in the kitchen. I would go into the kitchen and I would try to help him with something, and then I would have to run away because he's making meat and I can't eat meat. I haven't really eaten meat for the past like 4 months, up until like maybe a few days ago or last week or something like that, when he made like these chicken tacos and they were so good. So I can finally eat meat again, but depending on what it is, I guess. But I would be like in the room, the door has to be closed, and I'll be like under the covers trying to hide from the smell of the cooking. I didn't feel like going outside, so I would have to like hide myself basically. So that's like one thing. And that lasted for a good like 4 months. Because unfortunately, apparently, if you guys didn't know, morning sickness does not last like just the first trimester. Sometimes morning sickness is apparently like goes into the second trimester in the 4th month. And I'm like, what? So at the end of my 3rd trimester, I had my doctor's appointment, and she's like, oh, how are you feeling? I was like, oh, I'm still feeling a little bit sick and stuff, but I think it's getting better, but not really. And then she was like, oh, so your morning sickness might go into 16 weeks. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, sometimes it goes into 4 months. And I was like, great. So I got to do this for another 4 weeks. And it was the worst thing, but luckily for those last 4 weeks, it was getting better. Everything else was getting better. I was able to get up. I was able to move around. I was able to start cleaning and stuff, because that was like the worst thing for me, that I was not able to clean. I could not get up at all. Like getting up and walking different places and stuff, like standing up for a while would make me sick. So I would have to lie down, and I would feel so bad because I can't do anything, you know? And I'm like apologizing to my husband all the time. I was like, I'm so sorry, I feel so useless, I'm not doing anything. And he's like, no, it's okay, like I completely understand, don't worry about it, you rest yourself and all that stuff. Like, he's the best thing ever. But every single day I would just like apologize, and I would try to do something, and then I would feel sick and I would have to go back and lie down or whatever. And you know, so it's like the worst thing. But I didn't want to force my body too much, and I wasn't even able to like go on walks or anything either. So luckily I can now. And when he gets home from work, I don't like to go to walks by myself. So when he gets home, we have like a little walk and stuff. He goes with me, yeah, before it gets dark. So he goes on walks with me and stuff like that. So it's really nice. He's very supportive, and I really, really appreciate him so much. I'm so thankful. So one thing that I do want to say, that even though I'm not puking at all, one thing that is really annoying is that I'm gagging all the time. Like, it's really annoying. So like the sense of smell of everything, and I'm just gagging every 2 seconds. Like, I hate it. At the end, like the last 4 weeks of the morning sickness, I was getting over that, but still like gagging over like cat food and stuff. So he would have to do the cat food for me, and my office desk is kind of like right next to the cat dry food and their water, and I would like still smell the dry cat food, which I've never smelled that before, like really, unless you're like right up against it. I'm still kind of smelling it right now, but I'm not like gagging over it, so I'm getting better. I know I'm getting better because I'm able to like get up and do stuff. Like, I had like a clean freak thing going on the other day, so I just had to like clean everything. So I like decluttered a bunch of stuff in my kitchen, threw away all the expired stuff. So I mean, like, I was pretty productive this weekend, at least for in the kitchen. So yeah, I was pretty proud of myself for that. But yeah, and like different things would like make me sick too. Like the sound of running water would make me want to just gag as well. A lot of things would just trigger it. Like, it's, I don't know, let me know down in the comments what kind of symptoms you guys had, if you guys had any symptoms in morning sickness, and like, do you guys relate to anything that I'm saying? One thing that I know is like the worst feeling for me is in the beginning when it was so bad, it does feel like seasickness. So morning sickness, for the guys that don't know what morning sickness is, or what it feels like, if you are ever seasick, then that's what it feels like for me. I don't know if you guys get like a different type of morning sickness or whatever, but it feels like you're seasick or like car sick or whatever. Like your stomach is just turned upside down and you can't. It's horrible. And I hate being seasick so much, and I had to endure it for 4 months straight. Like, seriously, it was not going away. It was literally 24 hours to 4 months. Okay? So I just want to give a shout out to my husband once again for being so supportive, but he's also, with that supportiveness, he's also very protective. Like, certain things, like, he's like monitors like everything I eat. Like, oh no, that's too much candy, or oh no, like, not candy, but like, oh no, that's too much sugar in that, oh, that's horrible for you, oh, you can't eat that because you're pregnant. And I'm like, okay, if I know I can't eat it, it's fine. But if he's just telling me like, oh, don't eat this or whatever, I'm like, no, I'm gonna eat it if I know I can eat it. You know. But he's very protective, and it's very nice. And certain things where we have like certain outings or whatever, he doesn't want me to go just because, you know, during this time and COVID time or whatever, and I'm fine with it. I wasn't trying to go anyway. But if we go to like a restaurant or something, then we can eat outside, then it's fine. But I don't want to like eat inside. He's fully vaccinated, but I am not yet. I'm planning to actually get vaccinated in my 3rd trimester when baby is more fully formed and everything. And I even asked my OB what her opinions are with getting the vaccine while pregnant, and she said that she does recommend pregnant women to get it if they're high risk. High risk meaning like not high risk with their pregnancy, but high risk meaning like their jobs. So if they're teachers or nurses or whoever that's like in contact with a lot of people throughout the day with their work, then they do recommend you getting the vaccine. But if not, then you don't have to. So I still want to get it. So I'm gonna do it in the 3rd trimester when baby's a little bit bigger. But she also said that it doesn't matter when you get it in the pregnancy, so I can get it right now if I wanted to, but I still want to wait, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so that's basically it for the stuff that I can remember, because I was so floored, you guys. Honestly, I was completely floored with morning sickness and all these different feelings that I was not able to make videos or even edit the videos that we already made, because we have like a ton of Food Friday videos that I have to edit, and I don't have the energy, or I didn't have the energy. Just for like a little baby bump update, everything is going great. My doctor said that I have a low risk pregnancy, and I also went to a prenatal facility where they test you for like Down syndrome, spina bifida, to see if your baby is at risk for those. And last week I actually got my results back, and I'm also low risk for that too, so that's really great. So far the pregnancy is going really well. I'm really happy about it, and I'm starting to really enjoy my pregnancy now that my morning sickness is going away. Still gagging over cat food, really, but everything else is completely fine. I have a lot of energy now. So you ladies out there with your first baby, if you guys are having morning sickness, if you are not, lucky you, okay? But if you are, trust me, it'll go away. You know it'll go away. But like, if you're like me, I literally felt like, okay, this is for so long right now. It's like 4 months. I was like, okay, well, this is my life now. I'm just gonna be miserable for the rest of my life. Like, this is it. Like, I don't even remember what it feels like to be normal, you know, to not be in pain all day, not be sick all day or whatever. But it goes away, okay? Don't lose hope, and just, you know, have fun with whatever you can. Try to keep active, eat whatever you can if you can, stay away from dangerous stuff, and yeah, just enjoy it, because even with everything, I am enjoying it so much because I've always wanted this experience, and I'm so happy about it. We are so happy about it, and I can't wait to share with you guys our experience moving forward and what's going on and everything like that. So yeah, so if you want to see more pregnancy updates from me, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And if you are already subscribed, thank you guys so much. And I also want to thank the new subscribers that I've received in the past like 4 months. I've received a good amount of new subscribers, even though I haven't been posting any videos. You guys rock. Like, I was not expecting that at all. Like, it's really, really great seeing new people subscribe to your channel, even though you're going through something in life, and even though you're not posting anything or whatever, they still want to see more of you. Like, it's a really great feeling when you're doing so much work on these types of videos and stuff like that, and you know, you see a little bit of progress, like you see it happening. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this time and not leaving me, because I was actually really nervous that a lot of people would unsubscribe if I'm not posting any videos, but you guys really stuck in there, and I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos, different things like trying on maternity clothes, or like little updates here and there, or different things that I've noticed or whatever, maybe things that I can help out with. If you guys have any questions with like what's going on, or maybe things to make things easier, then ask any questions down below, and I can like at least give you my opinions on what those are or whatever to make it easier for you. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and direct message me on there as well if you have any questions or concerns. If you're new to pregnancy as well, let's be pregnant together, you know, like come, let's start a group, okay? Follow me and we can do this together, you guys, because this is a hard time, especially during a pandemic. Like, it is a crazy time, so please, yeah, just stick with it. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos. I will try to keep my videos short from now on if this one turns out to be long, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next videos again, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.